Can you repeat those?
How to get best for annual maintenance for data center?
For annual maintenance?
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
I guess it goes to the M&E guy again to start. Maintenance is a very peculiar thing in data centers. Too often you do not believe you're the customer. You let your service providers run you. So if I advise on operations management all over the region, and the first thing I always say to any of my data center clients is make sure that your KPIs and your SLAs for servicing and maintenance serve you, not your service provider. If there is a penalty clause in your service contract, use it. If your provider doesn't provide you with the 99% maintenance requirement that is in your contract, fine your service provider. Too often you let your service providers get away with murder. I had an example this morning where I said I went to one data centre and asked to see a pump. And when I went to the pump, the concrete plinth was there, but the pump had been missing for 5 years. So there's a quarterly maintenance visit to service that pump. They were paying for that quarterly maintenance visit for 5 years. So that's 20 visits they paid for. And there's a record that they did the maintenance, which I found even more incredible. You're paying, be in charge of your maintenance. Set some strict SLAs and KPIs and make sure you get value for money. If you're paying for an engineer, don't accept a technician. That's one of the biggest savings. They'll charge you for engineers, they'll send a technician. The hourly rates are vastly different. So look at your service contract and make it work for you. That's my one piece of advice for free on maintenance contracts.
One more point what I would like to add is, not sure about small data center or new data center, but what I would suggest is, it's a big data center, if it is manning critical information, then what I would suggest is, as an electrical engineer, you should have condition monitoring. Normally for any critical equipment, we always have condition monitoring or have assessment. The reason is we want to avoid sudden breakdown or sudden disruption. So, similarly, for a critical data center, you should have monitoring system, not just for PV or energy. You should have every other parameter, because the technology is there and then it's actually getting cheaper and cheaper day by day. So, critical data center definitely should have condition monitoring, whereby you can actually do maintenance based on your condition. And in fact, if I look at the best practices report published by the C2 and NASCOM in India, they include condition monitoring, power quality, a lot of things, harmonics, Tdcees, inside the data center report. I was surprised because I'm an electrical engineer researching on power quality and condition monitoring, and then I was, oh, it's there in the data center as well. One of the key business, especially if you're going to Tier 4 data centers. So I think it's 4 o'clock, so I would like to give the last opportunity to Mr. Dan Zemeng to say something. How we can move forward, what are his thoughts,
Some of you know that this symposium, this is the sort of midpoint in started. We wanted to actually have the data centers participate in the efficiency assessment that we were actually funding. So we are providing money to this assessment. The take-up for volunteering to have the data center assessed for free wasn't exactly very encouraging. So perhaps that's one of the things. Because next time round, I think we probably need to charge. But perhaps when we charge for it, we maybe more seen as something worth doing. If it's free or maybe it's not very good. So, I mean, this is some of the things we are thinking. We wanted to initiate something like this. And we do have money to help the industry. And again, the reason why we are funding it is because we thought it would be positive impact on the industry. But if the thing is not taken up, then, well, I think we have to find another use for the money. Okay, but again, like I said, the thing is not closed yet. If you're still interested in signing up, you have your data center access, it's still proceeding with this plan. And the important thing here is that we are gathering an overall picture of the Malaysian data center industry so that we can have a baseline for all of you to see. So when we share the aggregated information at the end of the thing, you yourself will have a better picture of where you stand versus average Malaysian data center. So we encourage you to sign up for this. We're not sure how long more we can continue opening this program, but we have to come to a time where we say, okay, time to close it and start the analysis. So it's not yet closed. You know who to talk to. My colleagues have been trying to reach out to you guys, so please do get in touch with them if you want your data center access. For those of you who have already participated, thank you very much for commitment to that. We'd like to see a greater level of participation. On another note, I think the interesting part that for me anyway today was the combined heat and cooling power capability that is being marketed today. Gas Malaysia actually started doing this aggressively this year, right? If you are really interested in looking at that, you might not be able to retrofit your existing data center, but if you are looking at the design of a new data center and you're interested in getting in touch with them, please get in touch with us. We will put you in touch with Gas Malaysia, the right people to brief you and get you on the road to doing a proper feasibility study on whether this will work for you. So far, we've looked at it. I don't see why it can't be feasible unless there's some unusual circumstance that your data center is in. But I don't know. Until you actually talk to Gas Malaysia, where they can give you a very detailed, in-depth look at how much it will cost you and what your savings is going to be. Just another note is that we may not need the capital investment from yourself. Gas Malaysia is also willing to invest in the capital expenditure and charge you for the power and chilled water just like ENP does. So that's another model, so you don't have to invest in anything. Alright, I think that's all I have to say for now, so thanks.
With that note, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my distinguished panel members and also the audience who took their time, busy schedule to come over here and attend one whole day and then eagerly waiting for the lucky draw. So now I pass it to MC